Boastful speeches are the first sign of weakness, and those who are capable of great things keep their mouths shut. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. Someone despises me? That's their problem. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials. We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. A person who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. It is not by muscle, speed, or physical dexterity that great things are achieved, but by reflection, force of character, and judgment. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Get busy with life's purpose. Toss aside empty hopes. Get active in your own rescue. No person hands out their money to passers-by, but to how many do each of us hand out our lives? We are tight-fisted with property and money, yet think too little of wasting time, the one thing about which we should all be the toughest misers. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. No one can escape their destiny. The next inquiry is how to best live the time that we have. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Time discovers truth. How much more damage anger and grief do than the things that cause them? As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Receive without conceit, release without struggle. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. Life's like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. All cruelty springs from weakness. Here is a rule to remember in the future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not "this is misfortune," but "to bear this worthily is good fortune." The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Whoever does wrong wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice does it to himself, making himself evil. Nowhere can a person find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in their own soul. Silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings. We live only now. Everything else is either past or unknown. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what they value. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. Confine yourself to the present. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. The more honest a person is, the less they suspect others of dishonesty. A low soul always presupposes the lowest motives for noble deeds. Ignorance is the cause of fear. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question. What fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize? Dig within. Within is the wellspring of good, and it is always ready to bubble up if you just dig. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness.